Everyone, welcome to today's session, Warrior Flow. So we're going to be doing Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Warrior 3 and Humble Warrior. I'm going to put them in a little flow together. But let's do a little warm up to start off with a modified Sun Salutation. So let's start with our feet about hip width apart. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Checking in with your posture and just close your eyes, a lovely long spine. Gently activate the core, so whether you're thinking about that gentle hug into that midline, whether you're thinking about scooping up and in or zipping up, and just soften the arms, the fingers, and just a few of your natural breaths here, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then checking that that pelvis is in neutral, checking that the shoulder blades are neutral on the back of the rib cage. And slowly bring the hands together, hands to heart, and allow the thumbs to connect to the heartbeat. Take a nice long inhale, and slowly exhale out through the mouth. And then slowly flutter your eyes open. Release the hands. Inhale, float the arms up. Nice long stretch. And as you exhale, bring the hands together through to heart center, hinging forward through the hips. Hips are floating back. Keep that spine nice and long, so you may need to bend the knees, place the hands on the floor, step the right foot back, top of the right foot and contact the floor, coming into your kneeling crescent, reach fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Right glute is on. As you exhale, hinge all the way forward, place the hands on the floor, shoulders are over the wrist, tuck the right toe, step back to plank, lower the knees to the floor. Shoulder blades on the back of the rib cage, pelvis in neutral, glutes are on, core is on. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Keep the chest open, so don't allow the shoulders to drop down. Push those blocks back. Tops of the feet, pubic bones stay in contact with the mat. Pull back with the hands and just lift up into a baby cobra. Glutes are on, legs are active. Checking that you're not dropping the head down or jutting that chin up. And on your next exhale, soften down, tuck the toes, push up to your 3/4 plank. Hold it here. And then let's all meet up in down dog. And then once you're in your down dog, feet can be about hip width apart, maybe shoulder width, that feels more comfortable for you. Just adjust your feet. Spread the fingers wide, relax the head and neck. Nice strong arms, the weight even between the hands and the feet. Option to soften the knees. And on your next exhale, start to lower the knees to the floor. Bring that right foot forward, coming into your kneeling crescent. Left toes are tucked. Reach fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Left glute is on. Bend the elbows, goddess arms, broad across the collarbones. Exhale, soften forward, step the left foot forward, halfway lift. Hip hinge all the way up. Reach fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, hinging forward. Lovely long spine. Place the hands on the floor. Left foot back. Coming into your kneeling crescent. Top of the left foot pushing down into the mat. Left glute is on. Exhales. Hinge forward. Place the hands on the floor. Top the left toe. Step back to plank. Knees are down. And as you exhale, slowly bend the elbows so they point back, slowly lowering down. Keep the chest open. Pull back with the hands, coming into your low cobra, baby cobra. Glutes are on, core is on. And as you exhale, tuck the toes and we'll push all the way up and meet in down dog. And then just check your base of your down dog. And then in this down dog, let's bend our knees and then gently lengthen out the right leg. And then bend that right knee, lengthen out the left. One more each side. Lengthen out the right. Bend that and lengthen out the left. And then slowly lower both knees to the floor. And let's step the left foot forward. Tuck the right toes, right glute is on, reach the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Bend the elbows. Goddess arms. And as you exhale, just hinge forward, place the hands on the floor. Slowly step the right foot forward, hinge all the way up, reach the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, slowly bring the hands back down through to heart center. Release the hands. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring the hands through to heart. Step in that right foot back, coming into warrior one. So in your warrior one, you can have a short base like I have, because it feels a little bit more comfortable for my hips. If you find that warrior one is uncomfortable for you, just come into crescent. Your toes can be turned out roughly 45 degrees, but again, if that feels uncomfortable, you can do as I'm doing, and I've got my toes pointing more to the front of the mat, and that way it feels more comfortable for my hips, and my hips are pointing straight ahead. My right glute is on, my core is activated. Hands can stay at heart, or you can bring the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Holding it here. As you exhale, slowly bring the hands down through to heart. Step forward. Step in the left foot back. Set your base. Making sure that you're feeling comfortable in your warrior one. Left glute is on, core is on. Hands can stay at heart. We can bring the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Remember, you have the option to come into your high lunge or crescent lunge. Exhale, slowly bring the hands down through to heart. Step it forward. Release the hands. Inhale, float the arms all the way up. As you exhale, hinging forward. Place the hands on the mat. Step the right foot back, left foot back, coming into plank. Lower the knees to the floor. Exhale, slowly lower down, coming into Cobra. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, soften down, push yourself all the way up on a meeting down dog. Exhale, slowly lower the knees to the floor. Step that right foot forward, reach the fingertips all the way up. Left toes are tucked, come into your goddess arms. Inhale, slowly come all the way up to your high lunge or crescent lunge. And then slowly open all the way out into warrior two. Checking your base. Rooting down through both feet, rising up through the crown of the head. The outside edge of that left foot is in contact with the mat. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Gentle activation of the glutes, core is on. And then slowly lower the left arm, right fingertips come up towards the ceiling, and then coming over into your reverse warrior. And maybe release the left ear down towards the left shoulder. And then from here, coming into modified side angle, but I'm going to call it modified warrior today. So coming all the way over. Left bicep can be by the left ear, all the fingertips can point up towards the ceiling. Modified warrior. Slowly come all the way up to warrior two. And then from here, just swivel round into crescent, and then we'll all meet up in warrior one. Set your base. Hands can stay at heart center or fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Hold it here. And then from here, slowly bring the hands down. You can take a bind, so you can hold right hand, left elbow, right hand. Or you can interlace your fingers, whichever feels comfortable for you. Coming into your humble warrior. Core is on, left glute is on. Exhale, hinge forward. If you're coming straight forward and you feel your body hit your thigh, just bring it into the inside of that right knee. Hold it here. Try not to drop the head. And then slowly come all the way up to your humble warrior. Slowly hinge down to your warrior, humble warrior. Slowly start to come up. Hold it here. And then place the hands on that right thigh. Shift the weight forward onto that right foot. And then coming into a bent knee warrior three, flex that left foot. Left toes can still touch the mat. That can be your warrior three. Hips are square, option to wobble. And then bend that knee a little bit more, and then we'll slowly come to the top of our mat to our mountain pose. Well done. Take a nice deep breath in. Float the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, hinge it forward. Plant the hands, left foot back, right foot back. Option to lower the knees or to stay here. Slowly lower down. Come into Cobra. And as you exhale, we'll all come up to plank or down dog. And then we'll all meet up in our down dog, holding it here. And then slowly lower the knees to the floor, step the left foot forward, tucking the right toes. Kneeling crescent, fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Bend the elbows, come into goddess. And on your next inhale, slowly come up to your high lunge, crescent. And then open out to warrior two, set your base. So grounding down through both feet, rising up for the crown of the head. Outside edge of that right foot in contact with the mat. Reverse it, coming into your reverse warrior. And then just releasing that right ear towards that right shoulder. And then coming into our modified warrior. Maybe the right bicep is by that right ear. Maybe the right fingertips are pointing up towards the ceiling. And then slowly come up to your warrior two. Swivel round to crescent. Adjust your feet and your base. And then we'll meet in warrior one. And then release the hands down and back. You can either take the half bind or interlace the fingers. Core is on, right glute is on. Hinging through the hips, coming into humble warrior. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Exhale, soften down. And then just come up slightly, release the hands to the left thigh, coming in to your bent knee warrior three. Maybe the right toes stay in contact with the floor, maybe they hover slightly. Keep the hips square. Core is on, find your focal point. Bend that left knee, slowly come all the way up, mountain pose. And release. Let's repeat that one more time. Reach fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, hinging forward. Place the hands on the floor, step back into plank. You can come to 3/4 plank. And let's lower all the way down, either to up dog or to cobra. Then we'll all meet up in down dog. Lower the knees to the floor, step that right foot forward. Slowly come all the way up, kneeling crescent, bend the elbows, left toes are tucked. Staying here, take a nice deep breath in. And then slowly come all the way up and open all the way out into your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Slowly come all the way up and over, modified warrior. And then from here, warrior two, slowly come round to crescent, set your base, we'll all meet up in warrior one. Arms come down and back. Getting ready for your humble warrior. Left glute is on, core is on, hinge through the hips. Slowly come all the way up. One more. And then from here, transition. You can keep the fingertips behind you or place them on this right leg, coming in to your warrior three. Left foot is flexed. You can soften that right knee. Try and keep the hips square. And then we're all going to bend that right knee. Step it forward to mountain pose. Release the hands. Inhale, fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, hinging forward. Step the left foot back, right foot back. And then we'll slowly come either to up dog or come down to cobra. Tuck your toes. We'll all meet in down dog. Lower the knees to the floor, left foot steps forward, coming into your kneeling crescent, right toes are tucked, fingertips towards the ceiling, bend the elbows, goddess arms. Right glute is on, core is on. Inhale, come all the way up, open out into warrior two, set your base. Glutes are on, core is on, reverse. Maybe release the right ear towards that right shoulder. Inhale, come up and over, modified warrior. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Swivel round to crescent, warrior one. Release the arms down and back, coming into your humble warrior. Hinging from the hips. One more. And then you can release the hands, and from here you can come into your warrior three, your choice. You can wobble. You can place the hands on that left thigh, flexing that right foot, hips are square, left knee can be soft. Soften that left leg, and we'll all meet up in that mountain pose. Release the hands. And then from here, just a nice hinge forward, coming all the way down to the floor, and then coming into pigeon on the left. Just a few breaths in pigeon. You can stay here on your hands, or you can lower down onto the lower arms, or maybe the forehead down to the floor. And just check in with the body. And then from here, I'm going to slowly come all the way up, bringing that right foot forward, coming into pigeon. Now remember, if you're not feeling pigeon today, you can just lie on your back and do your 4-point stretch, or you can do a seated glute stretch. And then slowly come back up to tabletop, crossing the feet over at the ankles, come to an easy cross-legged option to grab a block or a cushion to sit on. Close your eyes, bring the hands through to heart center, allow the thumbs to connect to your heartbeat. Weights even on both seat bones, lovely long spine, gentle hug into that midline, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Soften the face, soften the fingers, soften the shoulders. And then just bring your awareness on the air flowing in and out the nose, the slow inhales and the soft exhales. Thank you very much for joining me in our warrior flow. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you find peace within. Thank you, and shall see you soon. Goodbye.